Hello and welcome to the Currie Cup Round 14 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, and thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of my predictions going forwards. So this is round 14, the last round of the regular season before we hit the finals. And so let's remind ourselves of the table. In first place are the Sharks on 47 points with 10 wins and just one loss. They are going to be having the home semi-final and obviously home advantage in the final as well if they get that far. Then basically next up we have Western Province on 32, Cheetahs on 31 and Lions on 30 points. So they're all in the finals positions currently. Then down in fifth place with Blue Bulls on 27. And 6th and 7th, we have Pumas and Cheetahs both on 26 points. That's right, just 4 points behind Lions in 4th. So in theory, any of the seven teams can make the finals still come the last round, which is just amazing, really. Lions in 4th have got a losing record, so they've won 5, lost 6, and they're in the finals positions. Now, I don't think they'll be able to maintain that and stay in the finals positions with the losing record. They're going to have to win this weekend if they want to be there. But someone like if the Blue Bulls were to win and the Lions to lose, the Blue Bulls would be in the finals with a losing record, and that's kind of crazy thinking about it. Maybe they need to have some thoughts around the structure of the competition because finals are especially for the best teams, not the least worst teams. So anyway, let's get into the actual games. First up sees the Blue Bulls hosting the Pumas. Now, the Bulls did get a win last weekend over the Cheetahs, but the Cheetahs, you've got to remember, they're playing the Pro 14, so it's all a bit of a strange one. If you look at their games before that, their other game against the Cheetahs, they only won by 2 points. They beat the Pumas on the road by 36 points, so it's been a bit up and down, really. The Pumas have lost their last 2 games, but that was to the Cheetahs by 1 point, to the Cheetahs by 3 points. They got their win over the Western Province, and they've had 2 other very close games, lose the Sharks by 2 points, lose the Lions by 1 point. So these guys have been competitive and close in their last 7 games, either won or been within a score. Well, actually 3 has been the biggest losing score they've had over those games. So they've got to say they have got it together towards the end of the season. And I think they're going to use that to win this game. I'm backing the Pumas, even though they're on the road, by 3 points. Next up, we have the Sharks hosting Western Province. Now, the Sharks, as I say, already have the home finals all wrapped up. So it all comes down to, do they want to carry form into the finals, or do they want to rest some players going into it? We're not going to know that until we see the lineups. So it's a bit of a guesswork at this stage. Western Province have really been up and down. 6 wins, 5 losses. Losing to the Lions last weekend. And some of those games have been close, some of them have been blowouts. I mean, they beat the Cheetahs by 43, they lost the Sharks by 1 point. So you got to lost the Blue Bulls, they only beat the Blue Bulls by 1 point. So it's really a bit of guesswork. They've only won once on the road though, and I think the Sharks are going to be too strong for them. Backing the Sharks by 10. Into the last game of the round, Lions versus the Cheetahs. Now, as I say, the Lions actually are on quite a good run of form. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games, only losing to the Sharks. The Cheetahs, on the other hand, have lost 4 of their last 5 games with only a 1 point win over the Pumas. So yeah, clearly not in the same vein of form, with only 2 away wins as well. So you've got to say this has Lions win written all over it, and I am backing the Lions by 5. There is one fly in the ointment though. That might happen, and that is that this week in the Northern Hemisphere, or in Europe anyway, it is the European Champions and Challenge Cups, which the Cheetahs are not part of. So in theory, all their Pro 14 players are available to the Cheetahs if they want to play them in this competition. So we'll have to see what kind of side the Cheetahs bring out. Are they going to rest those players, or are they going to go for a final push to try and get a home semi-final in the Currie Cup? Because currently they're in 3rd. A win here and the Western Province losing gets them into 2nd and gets them that home semi-final, which could be all important. We don't know. So that is only a fly in the ointment there that may happen. I've got to correct myself, of course, because the Griquas are having a bye this round, so clearly they can't build on their 26 points and can't qualify for the finals. So it's only the top 6 teams, not the top 7 teams in the final round that can actually qualify for the finals. Still, it's nearly all of them, isn't it? Let's be honest. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do let me know your thoughts. I'm always up for good rugby chats, so please put your comments down below. Be that on Twitter, YouTube, on the blog. Always happy for a good old chat. So do let me know your thoughts. And finally, do share it with your friends. Get your thumbs up, all of that kind of stuff. It all helps to reach more people.